So, this isn't what I usually do. I'm not one who subscribes to a lot of conspiracy theories, but I'm gonna go ahead and break out the tinfoil hat on this one. I just watched Crisis on Infinite Earths, a movie that's been touted as the final time we'll ever hear Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as the Joker. A monumental moment in the history of these characters. The end of an era, so to speak. True, it's really just a glorified cameo, but believe you me, the emphasis in that sentence is on glorified. However, I'm pretty sure this is a lie, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. When the scene plays out, it's clear that this is in fact Kevin Conroy as Batman, but this definitely isn't Mark Hamill as the Joker. He's credited as such, but it kinda sounds like he shouldn't be. All I'm saying is that for someone who's as familiar as I am with this character and that voice for it, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that that is not him.
I must say, Betsy, I'm flattered.
That's not him.
I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. Some people are defending this and assuredly saying that it is, but it doesn't sound anything like Hamill as the Joker. Like, whatsoever.
The end of the world, and you want to spend it with me?
Don't speak to me again.
Care? I didn't know you cared. I told you not to speak!
It doesn't even seem like an impression of Hamill's Joker, it's so off the mark. Pun intended. I can slightly hear a familiar inflection in that line.
I didn't know you cared.
But that's as far as it goes. There's some similarity there for sure, but the laugh sounds like Scooby-Doo?
It's not the same. Not the same. Not the same.
And the voice sounds much more in line with Jason Spizak's portrayal.
Ugh, that doesn't even sound right, does it?
An actor that, mind you, was already on the payroll here, as he plays Razor in the very same movie.
On second thought, what's he gonna say? What's going to come out of that mouth of his?
This whole fiasco leads me to a long line of questioning, one that I don't know that I'll ever see my way out of. If you didn't get Mark Hamill, why say you did? If you did have someone else do the lines, and you had all of this time before the release, why not replace their voice with Hamill's somewhere down the line? If you couldn't get Mark Hamill, why not have Troy Baker, an actor renowned for his spot-on impersonation?
It's been you this whole time.
Technically, it's my operation now.
An actor that is also attached to this movie already as the Joker.
Hello?
Some fans are fighting back saying that Mark's voice has changed with age. And that's not at all untrue. Here he is in Batman the Animated Series.
That's my cue.
Trying to cheat the Joker, are you? Well, we'll see who has the last laugh.
And here he is in the Arkham series.
I'd like to thank... who is it? Oh, yes, me!
As you could probably hear, they're not 100% identical. One is much raspier than the other, but the inflection is otherwise the same, which it is not here. Also, the voice sounds much more youthful comparatively, so unless he has a similar case to Benjamin Button except only in the vocal cords, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And here is this same actor in this same part in Multiverses, which he was introduced into only a few months ago, meaning that Mark was probably recording these lines around the same time period, maybe even later. And there, he sounds much more in line with the character that he's played than he does here.
Update your stat cards, nerd. Joker's in town. I think it's time to send in the clown.
Others are saying that this is some sort of effect that they put over his voice in an effort to make him sound more youthful. But if it didn't bother anybody in Justice League Action and everything else that Mark's done in the last decade, why bother to change it now? Why make it so different that it's not distinguishable? In no world could I possibly believe that that is in fact Mark Hamill playing the Joker, and I don't think that you need a keen ear to hear it. They sound nothing alike whatsoever. There are YouTubers out there who could do better impressions and sound more like the character than whatever this was. I don't know what happened here, and maybe we never will. But unless there's some sort of illness or ailment Mark is suffering from that the public is unaware of, and for the record, I hope that's not the case, I gotta call it, this ain't him. Maybe DC or Warner Brothers wanted a storybook ending, so they decided to fudge the facts and load it up with fiction. I don't know. But what I do know is that may be a Joker. That's not our Joker. I just wanted to make a quick video on this because it's one of the strangest things I've ever seen, or more accurately heard. And as we covered on this channel, this is certainly not the first time someone else played that Joker in Hamill's absence. Regardless, this isn't what I want to take away from this. This isn't what I want to focus on. So if you enjoyed this short video, and would maybe want to see a dissection on Kevin Conroy's last 2 times to metaphorically don the cape and cowl, let me know in the comment section below by leaving a comment saying,
Not the Joker, certainly.
I am vengeance. I am the night, and that was V Infuso. Just remember, if you're not tuning in, then you're missing out.
So, if you like the words that came out of his mouth hole, and you too would like to become a V-generate, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, nerds!
And if you're not joining the fun, you're in for one bad day. And you know what they say about having one bad day?
Catch him next time. Same bat time. Same bat channel.